Okay, before we talk about these batteries, that Tim's going to bring up a battery brand called Elevation that is being sold through their company as basically a company battery, just like any battle worn line or anything. They sell and they warranty, or they sell. How do I say this? Do you warranty?
We sell Battleborn. We also warranty Reliant, and we do warranty the Battleborn that we sell.
Okay.
Absolutely.
When I bought my system here, got them to install it, I went with Battleborn. At the time, they did not have their company brand, but they sell a lot of Battleborn. They sell a lot of Reliant. They sell Victron batteries. So they are avid sales for all of pretty much the major brands of batteries, and they continue to this day selling heated Battleborns and Reliant, and then they have a Victron, and then they have the Elevation, the battery that they basically are trying to sell also. But they are on equal footing with all of them. They support them, and they are pretty much anything. So they're kind of like I don't want to insult them, but they're kind of like a Walmart for every brand. I mean, they can get you just about anything, and of course they don't sell anything cheap. So if you want something, they're going to sell the brands that are going to do the job, not some off-brand out here.
We just want to make sure that we can take care of everybody that comes to us, and so
no matter if you buy Battleborn battery, or you buy Reliant battery, or you buy their own Elevation battery, they are all great batteries. This is just a separate line that they are started selling, and we wanted to make you aware of it.
Yeah. This is 100 amp hours Elevation.
Okay.
And this is 120 amp hours. Now they're the same exact footprint. And how we've been able to do that is a difference in cells internally. They have both the same BMS, but the cells in here are packed tighter within the cells, a little different filaments and whatnot. To be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure how the cells are actually made. But I do know there's a difference. Now, they're slightly larger, but they do pack more power per cell than this one as well. And this is going to be more of a traditional cell.
Now, do y'all build these, or do you contract these out, or this inside the U.S., how overseas? How does that work?
Okay, so there is a big difference. We do not build them in-house. They are contracted out, but they're not just. It wasn't just, let's find a battery for SES. It was, let's find the right battery for SES. Now, we handle Battleborn, we handle Reliant, and we really like those. And we also handle Victron. Victron has a great battery for a lot of power in a small space. What we like about the Reliant and what we liked about the Battleborn was a lot of different things. We like the reliability of both of them though, and we also like the ability to torque on the Battleborn. And so what we really needed was a battery that we could do that with. And so with this company, we have the square heads, and that allows us to torque on the batteries. Now, long story short, we needed a battery that could handle our customers' needs. So we really do prefer cylindrical cell construction, and when you buy a Battleborn and when you buy a Reliant battery, you get that cylindrical cell construction. Now, is Reliant and Battleborn the only ones out there that are doing cylindrical cells? No. But they were the ones that we handled at the time. So we went looking for a battery. We wanted to really kind of be competitive in the market, and so we went and tried to find that. What we found was a prismatic cell construction battery, and we did not prefer that type of battery, so we went back to the drawing board, and we came across this company, or this company actually kind of approached us And we get approached by a lot of companies to handle their product. So this company became something on our radar, and we went with it, and there's a lot of good builds in here now. Number one, this is going to be a cylindrical cell construction battery, just like a Battleborn or Relion. Has a strong BMS. The difference in the batteries is going to be mostly their BMS from any group. It doesn't matter what company it is. They'll tote their BMS as their differences. In this battery, we have a strong BMS. Hitachi was instrumental in designing it. They have some of the best BMSs, and we have really had good luck with it. Now, the other parts of this battery are their construction. There is no fillers, there's no hot glue, there's none of that in this battery. It's all going to be plastic resin against the cells, and then in between. So if you could just imagine this battery kind of cut, there's going to be an interior wall, and that's going to hold the cells from moving all around. And then there's going to be a different wall, just a space, and that's going to keep the air between the cells and the outside. So that's going to be your fluff, so to speak. That's going to be your impact zone, that air. And then you're going to have another pocket of air, and then you're going to have the exterior wall.
Can you mount these any direction too? Same?
Yeah, so we can mount these on end like that. These batteries are specifically designed for the road, so the going down the road and justling and bustling, they're not going to crack, break, or have any kind of
and now everybody want to know the cost of these batteries.
Currently, right now, at this point in time, we are actually offering these for $850 for the 100 amp hour batteries, and $1,020 for the 120 amp hour batteries. What does that break down to? It breaks down to $8.50. I don't care which way you slice it. They're the same exact cost.
$850
for the 100.
$850 for the 100, and $1,020 for the 120
currently
amps.
At this point in time, yes.
Okay.
The other really cool thing about this battery is I think it's important to note that they do offer a 12-year warranty.
12-year warranty. Wow.
So this is going to be a 8-year replacement, 4-year proration. So that's also pretty big. Another key point for us is that this company here that makes it for us, their whole entire drive is to bring lithium to the U.S. It's not just being assembled in the U.S. They want to actually make the cells in the U.S. and currently they are building factories to do that here in the U.S. So that's a big driving point for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do want to make a note that we still feel very strongly that Relion and Battleborn are fantastic batteries.
Yeah, this is just kind of a thing that these batteries are marketed through your company as your batteries. So it's just another option. I mean, Battleborn makes a great battery. Relion makes a great battery. Victron, that's the first time I've ever seen it till I saw the ones that, now those are lithium in Travis's coach.
Yep.
Now, I want to say a little bit of something about the solar energy systems in Napanee, Indiana. This is a place where we had all our solar work done, and I just tell you, I would not go anywhere else for it. They got a lot of people here. They got actual engineers that's there. They have 2 engineers that work here. They're not fly by night. They're going to be here. They're building even more out here. They've got 5, I think it is, RV slots that are got power. They're working to have water and sewer there. So if you want solar, personally, I wouldn't go anywhere else, and we would highly recommend solar energy systems. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
We
I
enjoy
appreciate
working with
it,
you.
man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you that no, and say, girl, you better take care. Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. Cause I love you, baby.